What's up, guys? It's Almira Zaky. I'm a 24-year-old R&B singer and songwriter from Virginia. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Cloud for more interviews. She's an R&B recording artist from Virginia. Almira stands on a lot of really strong values. She has a passion for bringing people together through music, and she hopes that she can inspire people through her music and being a boss lady so people can be a boss of their own life. I wouldn't really say that there was a moment in time where I decided to be a recording artist. I think I always knew that it was going to be my destiny. I just kind of had to go through certain hoops and trials and tribulations for me to realize it. I've been singing my whole life, performing my whole life, so being on stage in front of people and just making people happy through music has kind of always been in my blood. It feels absolutely amazing to represent Virginia in NBC's newest TV show, American Song Contest. I feel so blessed to be able to represent a state that is so hardworking. We put so much love into everything that we do, and we're so creative. And, I just really want to embody all the energy that Virginia has put into my own music and my own craft on that stage. Man, what didn't inspire my debut EP, Learn to Love? I just feel like I've been working on this project for like 4 to 5 years, and I just went through so many life-changing moments, so many emotions, and I just really had to find a way to put it all on paper and record it. And, I just really hope that people can learn to love themselves through this project. I went through so many ups and downs where I really doubted myself, and I really felt like I didn't know myself, when at the end of the day, I always knew myself. I just had to remind myself. So I'm all about self-love, self-empowerment, making sure people know that they are loved and appreciated and their purpose on this earth matters. So I really just hope that every song on there feels super relatable to my audience, and they can definitely just learn to love themselves, because I know it's not easy. So we can go through it together. So I've been in the music industry basically my whole life. When I started performing on stages growing up, I was a part of an organization called the Indonesian Kids Performing Arts. So I performed all around Washington, D.C. with them, and it really just gave me all that experience being on stage. And then when I went to college, I went to VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University, and I studied public relations there. And that's where I really got my experience in the music industry. So I started to book the concerts. VCU Ram Fest, I booked Travis Scott, Goldlink, Masego, Tory Lanez, Shy Glizzy. I really had a hand in the hip hop shows, and that was amazing for me, being able to meet those people and turn it into, the audience that I have now, being an R&B artist. Being a boss lady means that you take ownership over your life. You know what you want to get after, and you're not going to take no as an answer. I think I've just been able to manifest an amazing start, an amazing team, an amazing everything for my music, and I feel like if it wasn't for my self-confidence and my self-awareness, I wouldn't be able to confidently say that I'm a boss lady, and I really just hope to inspire my audience so they can be boss ladies or bosses in general. Creating my record label, Boss Records, really just was inspired by the nickname that was coined for me when I was in college. So I just hope to, be able to sign artists, be able to call them bosses, be able to teach things about ownership and being able to make it on your own. I feel like that's a really important lesson that we all need to learn as artists in the music industry. Don't tell me that you miss me. Yes, that is my debut single, Miss Me. It's honestly my favorite record. It never gets old. And yes, it was inspired by an old relationship that I had. Basically, I feel like all women kind of have that one ex that never really goes away. And this was kind of just my take on that. Don't tell me that you miss me. Now you're moving on so quickly, because they always try to come circling back when they thought they had it figured out, and really, they ain't shit without you. So I just really wanted to write a record that was super empowering, inspired by the 90s and 2000s, super all about girl power, making sure that we don't need a man and we can have fun while figuring it out all together. So that's really what Miss Me is about, and I feel so blessed to be able to have shared that moment with so many people. So many people love that record. They know it by heart, and that gives me the most joy in the world, literally. I think the songwriting process is extremely important. You know, I think all artists should have a hand in all the records they write, just so they can be able to evoke the emotion and the soul that they're really trying to go for in the finished record. Being a songwriter to me just means being able to be my most vulnerable, and put it all on a piece of paper in my notes app, and not being afraid of what the world's going to think about it. I think it's really important, especially as women, to be able to put these emotions out to the world, because you never really know who's going through the same thing that you're going through. You never really know who you can heal or you can help through your songwriting. And I've been able to write a few demos for some of my favorite artists, including Kehlani. So I think Kehlani's all about female empowerment, all about loving yourself, just like I am. And the one record that I wrote for her, I actually ended up releasing as my own. It's called It's Just Me. It's the last record on the project. And, you know, it's just really about not letting anyone get in the way about going after your dreams, making sure people know their place, you know, because people will really try it when you go after what you want in life. So just being confident in yourself to know that you don't need anyone around you as long as you got it yourself. Yes, I'm always working on new music. I'm always working on new visuals. My On Your Phone music video, which is my second single, should be coming out soon, if it's not out by the time this interview is out. I'm really excited for you guys to see that. I'm so big about my visuals being kind of like movies. I write all my own music video treatments, and I really just want to tell a story that people can remember in their head. So I'm always working on new music. Make sure you guys come out to my shows. I love bringing people together through music. Like I said, we always have so much fun with my background dancers, and my team is amazing. Shout out to them. Just want to shout out to Emmanuel, Christina, Cut, Tone, Megan, Patty, Jordan, Dell. Man, the list goes on and on and on. So thank you guys so much for all the love. And make sure you guys check out my music. My name is Almira Zaky. That's Almira Zaky. And you can find me on all platforms under that name. Mwah.